Hello and welcome back everyone to yet another episode of Rune Factory 3. Happy belated Halloween to all those who celebrate it. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to do much of anything for Halloween. Oh well, so it goes. I also haven't taken the opportunity to go down to the nearby grocery store and go and buy some cheapened Halloween candies. Because, frankly, I don't need cheap Halloween candy. Might go sometime over the weekend. I don't know. I did wind up getting a bit of good news this morning. The package of magic cards that I ordered back in, I believe it was mid-July, so, you know, a few months ago. I woke up to an email this afternoon about, from the company, saying that the package had gone returned to them. They're not 100% certain on what had happened, but apparently, somehow, even though the delivery information on the package was correct, they decided to, like, the postage company, the mail, whatever, apparently decided to just change some of the information, and then they said, oh, this information doesn't match up with the real address, let's just send it back to sender. Like 4 months after it should have gotten here. I verified with an employee of the store. It's like, yep. Like, according to the website and according to that employee, yep. The address was, okay, basically correct. I live in an apartment building, and my mail sometimes has 3 different postal codes. It's basically like the last digit of the postal code, say, is supposed to end in a 1, but sometimes people put a 2 or a 3 on it. But I've gotten all of those numbers delivered successfully. So clearly the post office knows, like, oh, well, it's the same address, but now it ends in a 2, it's the same address. Like, it's specific, like, this is the only, like, this specific building on this specific street in this specific town. So if the postal code is off by a digit, it's like, we know where to send it. Except for this time, apparently it didn't. Which is weird, because I've been trying to put, like, the actual proper, correct postal code on whenever I order stuff. Just, you know, make it a bit easier for the people actually delivering the packages. Because I once heard one of the postage workers complaining about the postal code thing that goes on with this building. So it's like, okay, like, just put the 1 on there. Don't try to give them extra work. This time I had, like, a 2, which I actually had originally thought that that was my postal code, because pretty much all of my mail was, like, you know, was under that, and then... Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, July, because, like, August, September, October, and now it's November. Almost 4 months later, it gets returned to sender. I just figured that my mail just got stuck in Edmonton again, because that's happened before, and this one didn't even have tracking, so I figured, oh, if I go and try to say something to the company, like, what can they do about it? They can't track it either, but apparently they can track it, you know, once it gets back to them, they can track it. So they're going to send it back out again, and hopefully I get it this time. All of the cards I quote-unquote needed from that package I've already ordered from other companies. Quote-unquote needed, because one doesn't need, you know, Magic the Gathering cards, obviously. Even though I didn't do anything for Halloween, on the 30th, so what, 2 days ago now? someone hosted a nice local D&D game. That was fun to go to and check out. It's nice playing D&D in person. Cracking jokes with the people sitting next to you. But when you play online, if one person is talking, no one else can really talk. But sometimes the fun of it is, like, one person is talking, and you just kind of, like, go to, like, go to the person next to you and just, like, oh, yes, ain't that a great break? And, you know, just make a little joke. You can't do that when playing over Discord, because if one person is talking, you can't just talk with others. So yeah, D&D proximity chat, oh gosh. It was a nice little game. I played a rogue, a pre-made rogue, because I overall didn't want to go with I decided to just pick up one of the pre-mades that the DM had already made, you know, with this one-shot in mind, instead of making my own character, because I figured, okay, well, like, if I make up, say, a monk, and there's like 4 other people who come, who are also all playing monks, that might be a bit of trouble, maybe. As it turned out, our only spellcaster was the paladin. Technically the ranger. Rangers also have spells, it turns out. So we had a few spells. The paladin kept trying to, like, obscuring mist in regions, and it's like...
Good evening.
You're just making everyone's combat more difficult. Except it doesn't even make combat more difficult, because instead of having a 50% miss chance, you just have disadvantage to attack them. But they have advantage against being attacked because you can't see them, so you have disadvantage. But they can't see you, so you have advantage on them. So the mist doesn't really do anything. Like, there's no way someone could be in the mist and, like, be blinded, but also not be, you know, in the mist and thus have concealment. So I don't think that mist actually does anything. But, oh my gosh, yeah. Playing Rogue in 5th edition is a fair bit easier than it was back in 3.5. Get yourself a crossbow, just hide yourself across the room. Basically, use up your move action, so instead of moving, you steady your aim, you roll with advantage, and as long as you roll with advantage, you sneak attack. Even if you're more than 30 feet away, even if they're not being flanked, even if they're not black-footed, you roll with advantage, you get your sneak attack. Of course, I'm rolling with advantage, so, you know, odds are good I hit. I think that I rolled, like, probably 10 nat 20s or something. Roll initiative with advantage. Get round 1, get into position, shoot someone. Round 2, yeah, I'm just gonna steady my aim, shoot, roll 2 d20s, ignore the lower one. Yeah, what was that? Roll 2 d20s, ignore the lower one. No. D8 for crossbow damage, 2d6 for sneak attack damage, plus 3 for extra crossbow damage. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to steady my aim and attack, let's say, the blue guy. Rolls 5 dice. Okay. And this was like level 3. Okay, I get a plus 5 to hit. With my 16, that's a 21 to hit. And I have 13 damage. So the major... I think, like, the final boss of the one-shot, I think I was the only one that actually heard it. One of our teammates got dragged underwater and dead. Another one almost got dragged underwater, but lived. And I was just... crossbow! Kind of remind me of the Sunday game that I play where my character is also essentially a rogue, but a much more tanky style. Decently high AC, so almost nothing can actually even hit her in the first place. Oh, decently high AC. Potential damage reduction against attacks. Anyway. Although with the amount of damage that enemies are doing by this level, the damage reduction doesn't tend to be useful, but still there, you know? D&D's fun. There's also like a nice local event going on like all day tomorrow, but I don't think I'll be attending because it's downtown and I don't have a ride, and no, I'm not going to be riding my bike all the way downtown. That is not about to happen. Yeah, 24. Technically, it's a 25-hour event. From 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's for charity. People go there, play games, all that stuff. Sounds fun. I've been to it once before with someone who insisted that we stay like super duper uber late, so there I was at like 3 a.m. watching original X-Men with a couple of relative strangers falling asleep while we watch. The person I went with still just didn't want to go. We eventually left probably 9 in the morning. Went home, fall asleep. However, nobody in the queer group I'm in apparently is wanting to go, because tomorrow is also some other stuff going on, and apparently there's a protest happening or something. I don't know. I don't know the details. I don't know what kind of protests they're expecting this to be. I try to learn stuff. I try to find out these things. And then all I hear is, oh yeah, there's a protest, and there's like a thing happening after. It's like,
alright! Time to give it my all!
Can we have some info? We assume that I don't know anything about anything that's going on ever. Oh my god, I just got flashbacks to Doom Factory 5, the giant fields of... Yeah, having one of those farm dragons just... like, filled with feed, grass. In Doom Factory 5, you get so much time in the day. One day is like 2 episodes as opposed to, you know, 1 episode being 2 days.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning. Yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
I like that Rune Factory 4 had like little cutscenes for this.
Aww. Oh.
Good morning.
What if like your audio like had him
Good
fall
morning.
Welcome.
to this? That.
Welcome.
Morning. Morning. What?
Morning.
Morning.
What brings you in? Hmm. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Good evening.
Morning.
It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
There he is.
Oh.
A terrible morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh!
Welcome.
So you know what I just discovered? And this really annoys me now with this mod pack.
Hello, Zara.
Huh?
Hi. I just discovered that there is exactly one Tier 1 seed that we didn't have a quest for, and thus I think we never made. Stone
And-
Seed.
You want to get stoned?
Well, the main... As from what I can see, like, the main value, or at least immediate value for us, is it can make all sorts of, different kinds of stones. It can make flint, along with fire essence.
I mean, we can already just make infinite flint.
How?
You know those things that I have that I've been making, like, cobble and stone and silicon and whatnot with?
Oh, those can make flint?
Those can make gravel, and then we put it up with any sort of, like, a crusher or a mechanical squeezer to turn the gravel into flint.
Mm.
Oh. Thanks.
I want to just make, like, a nice big wall of machines to start making all these things. I really should, maybe sometime tonight, actually just set up, some machines to, auto-make powdered bronze and a spare alchemy table just with that extra witch farm we have, just to make simple catalysts to throw into storage. Now, if only we could get extra ender chests for the transport. Those require so much stuff. you're not at the store. Of course you're not at the store. You're almost never at the store.
Good morning.
Morning!
Morning.
All right!
A-
La la la. Welcome!
Huh? Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Cutscene.
Karina? What? Welcome!
Good morning. Seriously? Sorry. Huh?
Now she's gonna ask us to get her stuff from the city.
Good morning.
Bye.
My what? Thanks. Welcome. Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
For selling the stuff people have given her.
Huh? Thanks for keeping me company today. I'll see you later. Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Wonderful. Welcome.
Wait, I'm sorry, did the perfume kill the bird?
Oh dear.
The perfume killed the bird!
Hello.
Just, I
Hello,
really want
what?
to tell Peyton about it.
My.
Ah, there you go.
That's wrong.
You're going to go, right? No! Okay, we'll be waiting!
Oh?
Oh, does it just stop after you tell 5 people, or are you just supposed to tell?
Welcome. Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this cutscene just like based off of like what, like 5 people you tell? And you have to just like make sure that you tell exactly the right people to get the best results.
Yeah.
Because even and Sophia said that they already knew, so will they just not come in here?
Huh?
Honestly. Honestly.
Huh?
Hey!
Huh?
Thanks. Huh? Honestly.
Woohoo! Greenifer!
Yeah.
Hiya.
Hello.
Oh. What are you? Reasonable. Ah. Right. What do we do? Just like grind for a while longer? You again. Do-do-do. We got what? 43 hit points? Oh my gosh, we're going to have to... this is gonna take forever. Why do I want to get 3,000 health? To be fair, that ice wall is a really tough fight for the watering can only challenge.
Dang.
I'm sure if I upgraded that other watering can, to be more bearable. What do I need, like 2 platinum? Yep. Run around, spin in circles. Everything's fine.
Oh no.
Ouch!
Oh no.
Not there!
Well, unless there's some other conversational points to be had here, I'm probably just gonna end off this episode early.
Dang!
So it really is... I thought that there'd be a lot to talk about. From D&D to MTG to stuff that's been going on, but it's like, yeah, whatever. Got the bike back, it's working. Rode on over to the local game store.
Woo bike. Woo bike.
Yeah, stopped by the grocery store on my way back to try to get some cheap foods, but unfortunately nothing really good was on sale. Could have gotten a bit of salmon, I guess. But that was about it.
For cinnamon?
No, for me, Cinnamon doesn't like salmon.
What?
He likes tuna.
You know what? I can't fault him on that. Tuna does taste better. Well, I'll just say this. The salmon that you'll get on, like, sushi, that is good. Well, I find that salmon prepared any other way is just... It doesn't taste right.
I mean, I like salmon. But then again, I also like Hershey's chocolate, so I apparently have terrible taste in food.
I mean, we all knew that.
And then what was it? Yeah, yesterday, I got a notification that apparently, because like when I left on the, when I left my apartment on the 30th, I had got a notification that apparently my package had been out for delivery. But when I left at around noon, it hadn't been delivered, even though it seems like that the mail had been delivered. So I thought, oh, that's weird. Whatever. Maybe they'll just be delivered later. I'll pick it up after I get home. I get home. I don't check the mail. Because I had already checked the mail. Later that evening, I checked the mail. Only to find that, oh, apparently the package, was to be delivered, But since they didn't find me, and notably they did not call, I had no missed calls. So instead they left a notice in my mailbox. And yeah, as of a couple of years ago, at the very least, all Magic the Gathering cards, I don't know if this also applies to other card games or other recreation activities, or what exactly it applies to, but there's a tax on import from US to Canada. And so this company, that's why I normally buy my cards from a Canadian company.
Ouch!
But this time I bought them off of a US company, because face-to-face, so I'm gone that package, so I didn't really want to use it, but also buying the Arch Enemy cards, couldn't necessarily strictly get them off of face-to-face, I think, or they would have been more expensive or something, or not all in stock, something like that. So I got them from a different website that's much better for that, but I had to pay an extra like $15 of import taxes, and since my mailbox couldn't pay the money, I had to bike over to the drugstore yesterday, which is actually just all well kind of good. I mean, it's not that far away. Although I say what I should have done was bring my little water bottle that I can hang off of the handlebars. What I need is a proper water bottle holder, but whatever. And just stop by the convenience store on the way back, and really should have just gotten myself like a froster.
Ouch!
Ow. Oh, that's right. There's something I wanted to share with you, Zara. I wrote a little bit of poetry last night at about 6 in the morning, while I was lying in bed. Because inspiration will strike at the weirdest time.
Oh, no.
You seem distracted.
Ouch! Done for.
Woohoo! I leveled up and then I died.
Good evening.
Well, this might be ending the episode a bit early, but with a distracted Azura and more recordings to go tonight. Oh, that's right, yeah. What, like yesterday, new Stacklands DLC dropped, or maybe yesterday, maybe a few days ago. I got it, I played it for like a solid 6 hours, and I kind of want to play it again just for the sake of doing better this time. Stacklands just has that vibe that makes it nice, fun, enjoyable, even if it isn't so great to watch. I think Azura literally fell asleep while I was playing. Well, anyway,